Fellas, I have finally hit level 30, and what that means is I bought myself a little treat. You may be wondering what little treat I got myself. Well, it comes in the form of a little black keycard, black and gold actually. Today we're going to be hitting the new black room 10 whole times, just to see how much profit we'll truly make. I'm going to be totaling up the loot accumulated on each hit, showing you the haul that we got in between each raid, and how much it's worth. So we can finally decide, is the black keycard worth about 11 mil right now? That's what I bought it for anyways. At the time you're seeing this, it may be a little less, maybe a little more, maybe a lot less, maybe a lot more. And that gives us 1.1 mil per hit to make a profit on average at least. With that being said, I've heard a lot of chatter about this new little black room now. We'll see if it lives up to the hype. I'll see y'all in labs. Alright, let's see what all the hoopla is about this room. It might be a lot less than what people have said it's been because of the recent loot nerfs on Tarkov. Well, I don't know if you'd call it recent anymore, but we all know about them. Either way though, that ain't gonna stop us from trying to ruble up now. Almost walked right by it. Here it is, fellas. Try black. That's all we gonna need today. Ooh, all right. Make sure there's nothing in the jacket. I think it was just that Bitcoin and blue folder up there. Gotta be very thorough here. Some loot on the ground. Fair warning, I am recording this during the great snowstorm of 26. There's a small chance the power will go out mid-recording, but either way, we'll figure it out. Oh, almost forgot the safe. Oh, you need to hit this twice, don't you? It's a little different. I think I am gonna do this, but I'm gonna buy another black, so we're still technically doing 10 hits. Okay, that's a quest item. Oh my god. Oh, that's so worth it actually. I should have brought a labs only docs case. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Since I believe it took both uses, yeah. So I'll buy 2 black cards and then it'll be total of 10 hits. Bitcoin, blue folder, Veritas, and everything in this rig. Definitely made our profit back on 2.2 mil total. Don't mind if I do. Oh, we spawn right on it a bitch. Stepping all over buddy's desk. I would say I'm sorry, but I just really am not. Nothing in the khakis. Okay, I think pretty much everything. Let's check the chair just in case. Alright, let's hit the safe. The juicy part. There's something about like this much good loot in such a tiny space. So satisfying, because normal safes ain't worth dick. Alright, before we put that in the docs case, that's everything we got out of the second hit, or I guess fourth technically, I don't know. But you get what I mean. Second hit of the room. Hitting it twice in one hit kind of makes it 2.2 mil per hit. So in this case, I don't think we made profit, but I think that's alright. The Bitcoin spawns seem to be very plentiful. Alright, something about third time's a charm and all that. Hell, I'd say this time the first time was a charm. Crackers? What a horrible start. This Asian boy do not want no crackers. GP coin, stay baiting my ass. That shit like lapis. Come on, baby. That's pretty much what the last one have. Oh. Not yet, brother, not yet. Cardinal apartment key. Has that been the same key we've been getting this whole time? Alright, looks like this is kind of becoming the standard hit for this room. At least what I've seen so far. Couple intels, couple blue folders, couple bitcoins here and there, and just various other valuables, as well as a cardinal apartment key for some reason. I don't know. Maybe something to do with the main storyline. Maybe a good key, I don't know. Should I do a 10 hits on that fucker? I'll be happy to do it. I'm gonna go through every key in Tarkov eventually. We're flying through this quick though. I believe next one's our 4th hit already. Although buying 2 full black key cards for this one might make the profit margins a little bit harder to hit. Oh, that boy got slapped around, boy. Oh my god. I was gonna say that's a shotgun, so I'll peek it, but miracles do happen.
That guy over there.
Calm little shootout before we hit the black room. For obvious reasons, I figured I'd fight the potential raiders that spawn when you open the garages before we hit the black keycard, so hopefully we have safe passage out now. Veritas, I thought that was Gold Skull. Gold Skull worth a bit more than Veritas to trader, worth a lot more to flea market. Depends on if you're high enough level to sell it on flea market. You getting dusty down there, boy? Wipe you off with a little towel. What am I even talking about? Let's see what the safe got. This is the exact setup the last two safes have had, I swear. At least the last one. Cardinal apartment key, roller. I believe the first one had like 2 or 3 bitcoins even. Even then though, still not a horrible hit. Let's throw everything we can in the docs case. I believe that was hit number 4. Yeah, hit number 4. So halfway point is next already. We are flying through this puppy. To be fair though, it definitely helps how small Labs is. Small little dangerous package. Oh my god. Alright, well them little baby boys decide what they want to do with me. I'm gonna hit this black room. Let them get a bit closer, try to ambush me. It works out better for me in the long run. Just trying to fight them across that big ass room, from my experience, has not been the move. Ooh. I don't think colored cards spawned in here, but I guess that makes sense. We're taking care of each other out there. Y'all boys have fun. I'll let you know what the loot's looking like. Oh, we got a blue this time? Is that what that is? Haven't found a blue this whole time. That's pretty sweet. Alright, that one was pretty damn solid. Let's hope we don't die on the way out though. Got a blue card, got a violet, and everything else you see here. But it looks like I gotta cough up another 11 mil for another black key card. We do what needs to be done around here. Somebody's got to.
Enemy
Oh my god. You know, I didn't expect you to actually, like, be right outside. I figured y'all were a little busy. Alright, number 6. So far it seems like a hit without a Bitcoin might not be possible. Of course, that's a great thing though. Also, feel free to yell at me in the comments if I'm missing any important spawns. It'll help me out for future reference and anybody else see in the comments too. Another violet is almost the exact same as the last safe, maybe the exact same actually. So it seems like a roller, an intel, a cardinal apartment key, and a Bitcoin are either a guaranteed spawn in that safe or very close to it. As far as the rest of the room and that safe is combined is concerned though, that's everything we got. Let's hop out and do the 7th hit. Golly! Got some little bubble butt femboys in the main lobby. Busting it down for half a gram. Alright, looks like it's just gonna be a risky way out again. Uh-oh. Okay, note to self, they got a visual on that corridor. Ram, I haven't seen Ram in a while. Still going for about a $250,000, I hope. It's still purple, so I say it is. Come on, safe. What do we got? 6, 7 hits? I promise I didn't do that on purpose. I probably lost a couple viewers there. It does seem that that loot in the safe is guaranteed with a chance of a 4th good loot spawn. Or 5th? 4th or 5th? It seems like that was hit number 7 though. Not the best. The worst? I don't know. Only editing me and y'all will know. Me right now though, I'm kinda in the dark. They all just kinda blending together. Oh my god! That has happened to me twice. Out of all the labs raids I've done in this room, I once died to a guy behind this door. Alright. You know what, you can have it. You can have the room, I'm out. We got 3 more hits to do, I ain't got the time for likes of you. Also, since it isn't a lot of loot volume-wise, I'm totaling up all of these hits in the stash, so at the end of this, we'll sell it off all at once if you're interested in that. Oh, another black. That's pretty solid, especially since they're 11 mil right now. That'll pay back, well, I mean, obviously, an entire black keycard alone. So in terms of profiting off of it, well, I think we hit that goal. We don't want to use the wrong black though. Let's just throw this on the shelf real quick. Or on the floor, that works. Let me stomp on it and spit on it a little bit. Call it a dirty little... Okay, whoa. Let's just loot the safe, I'm sorry. Anyways, hit number 7. 8. Hit number 8. Hit number 8. That's the loot we got from hit number 8. Ignore my yapping. Nothing much else to say about this one. I already said enough about the black card. Let's hop out of here and do our last 2 hits. Did we hit the jacket? Oh, we did hit the jacket. Another Bitcoin hiding on the shelf. Thought you could hide from me, Buster. I got a big schnoz on me for that loot. Green card this time. Haven't discovered a lot of the key cards. I guess not too surprising. I only really discover them when I get them off flea, or by the very rare chance that I find them. Well, I ain't finding a lot, I'll tell you that. Loot from the second to last hit, and I'll tell you, if you're looking for rollers, intel folders, bitcoins, or the cardinal apartment key, this is definitely the spot to do it. Keycards too, actually. After this though, you know what it is. You already know what it is. It's the last hit. Another violet, I'll take it. I don't know how much violet's going for right now, but can't be too cheap. I feel like I forgot to hit the PC last time, but not a huge loss. Let me guess, an intel, a bitcoin, and a cardinal apartment key? Hallelujah. I ain't complaining, it's just funny. Looks like that's our last hit for the 10 hits of the black key card. Now let's get out of here and sell it all off before my power cuts off. I'll tell you, it's a winter wonderland out there right now. Shout out my NCers. Alright, here we are, fellas, finally. 10 hits of black keycard, well technically 20, but the room itself 10 hits and the safe. Profit-wise, I think we made out. Let's sell most of this. I'm gonna keep a few of it, but most of the profit totals you saw in the top left, all of the profit totals you saw in the top left will be based on everything we came out with. So this will only really affect my cash flow after the fact. This is just for the funsies. Alright, that's mostly everything. I believe we started with like 12 mil in the bank. I don't know, it wasn't a whole lot. Let's collect what's sold so far on the flea. Oh yeah, we made some of that money back, most of it, and some more. We do got this blue folder left to sell, but that doesn't really matter too much. I'm gonna hop out of here before my power goes out, have a little gardening sesh before the end of the world comes. I'm just kidding. Let me know what video y'all wanna see next. 10 hits of a key, I don't know. A lot of you have been suggesting Ultra Medical, might do that one next. It sounds pretty cool. Of course, next video might not be a 10 hit since we just did one, but we'll see. Hope y'all enjoyed. Do y'all think this black room is worth it? Do y'all think opening the safe as well is worth it? I think it is, because it gives you a key card every now and then, but I'm also a gambling man. But for now, that does it for me, fellas. And as always, thank you for joining me yet again. Ciao.